Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing pretty much my foundation routine from primer to highlighter and blush and all that great stuff. Um, this is what it looks like. I didn't put on any mascara, it's literally just my face makeup right now. So you guys are going to see me with my literally bare face, quite scary, but I show you guys how I get like this everyday foundation routine. It's pretty full coverage for the most part. You can still see it, like some stuff still peeks through, but it's not like real full coverage. Like I can show you guys another routine when I go like, for a night out kind of thing. So it's just literally like foundation, bronzer, blush, highlights, and all that good stuff. If you guys want to learn how I get this foundation routine look or how I get my face like this, then just keep on watching. Alright, so this is pretty up close and personal with my face. We're going to be doing my foundation routine today. So the first thing I do with my foundation, and I'm going to show you guys like my foundation, powders, bronzer, and highlighter and blush, and then I'll come back and finish the rest of it off of camera, but I usually just on a normal day just put on mascara and then that's it. So the first thing I do is I take my e.l.f. Mineralized Infused Face Primer, which I'm literally just using this to kind of get rid of it because I'm not a fan. I thought it was going to be like the Benefit Professional, but it's not at all. So I'm not one to waste products, so I just use this because, So if you guys have any recommendations, I really want to try the new Tatcha one, but it's a little expensive. $62 for a primer is just a smidge high. So I'm just going to take this and just add like a tiny bit and just kind of fill in where my pores usually are. And then just a little bit on my forehead. And I feel like I'm going to use my beauty blender to kind of tone it down a bit. And I'm literally just using the viewfinder for this because I don't want to, blind you guys with my mirror. So once that's all put in, I like to do my foundation next, which is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and this is in Rose Ivory. My other foundations have started to not match me anymore, and which they were the higher end ones, and they started to break up a lot, which I'm not a fan of. So I have to look into a new higher end one. There's so many options, so I have to like really do my shopping for that. But for now, the drugstore one, it does the job. So the only thing that I don't like about this is it literally smells like paint. I kid you not, it smells like paint. But I just kind of put some on my face like so. And I try and get all like the acne spots and stuff. And I put some on my forehead. And just kind of fill it in. I don't want to miss any spots, but... So I'm just going to take my wet beauty blender and just kind of blend it in. And we're just patting it in. And I look like a ghost, but that's how pale I am. And if you can hear like this weird humming sound in the background, I apologize. It's my humidifier. Oh my god, I look like a ghost. I swear it does match my face, but I think the camera's just picking up how white I am. Anyways, so I also like to fill in like here over my eyelids just to kind of like pre-prime them and just kind of like blend them in with the whole skin. Use my concealer to cover up my blemishes, which is the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Concealer. I like this one because it's not too creamy and it's not too liquidy, so it's like right in between. And I'm actually like running out of this stuff, so I still want to try the Shape Tape, but you have to order it online in order to get it in Canada because you can't buy it at Sephora. And it's nowhere else. Like they have it at Ulta in the States, but we don't have Ulta. So I'm just gonna put like a triangle underneath my eye on both sides. And just fill that in. And now we're just gonna blend it in also with the blender. Make sure not to miss any spots, because if you don't blend this in, it'll definitely show, because it does oxidize a little bit. So the next thing I do is I take my completely disgusting old beauty blender, and I feel like when you bake, it ruins your beauty blender because it's all like nasty, and I wash it like at least twice a week. So I take my Maybelline Fit Me loose powder, and I use my old beauty blender, and I use that to apply the bake under my eyes. So that's what we're gonna do with this. The only problem about loose powder is it's so messy. So hopefully I don't get any, you know, like all over my shirt, but we're just gonna apply a little bit to the under eye. And we're gonna let that sit. And the rest I'm gonna just apply a powder. And of course it's all over my shirt. I take my Kat Von D Shade and Light brush, and I'm gonna use I'm gonna use my Real Techniques powder brush, and I'm gonna take my Maybelline Better Skin or Superstay Better Skin powder, and I'm just gonna swirl it in and then just apply it all over my face except for under my eyes. And we're just gonna kind of like set the foundation. And I'm patting it in as opposed to like circular, because you're just gonna wipe off what you just did. And then while my bake is baking, I'm gonna take my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm gonna use my Coastal Scents. This is real sketch, like this is OG brush. Coastal Scents brush. It is the BRCS27. I don't know, nobody uses Coastal Scents anymore, but I still have one because I still like it, and I'm just gonna apply that to like my cheeks and like up to my temples. This stuff smells like a tropical dream. It honestly smells so good. I'm also gonna bring it down here because it just looks unnatural when you're really pale and you bronze your face and then you have no bronzer underneath. Just doesn't look right to me. So that's what I'm gonna do. And now, since our bake has pretty much, it's baked enough. So next is, I'm gonna wipe off the bake, and I'm just gonna apply a little bit of our powder, which is the Maybelline Superstay, underneath. So I'm just gonna wipe this off. Just kind of like brush it off. Just apply just a little bit of the Superstay, and I'm gonna put some on my eyes too, since we put some foundation under there. I'm going to put on my highlight, which is of course the Anastasia Beverly Hills Emery highlight. And I'm just going to take a little bit with my Sonia Kashuk fan brush. I'm just going to take a little bit and just kind of apply it right here. And then just bring it up like that. Nothing too blinding, because this is like my everyday foundation. And for blush, I've been into the Tarte blushes again. This is their old packaging. It's the same like 12-hour Amazonian clay blush. And I'm really been like loving the weather lately, just because it's bringing me like spring vibes, and we've had winter for so long. So it's still cold here, but like it's been sunny. So, and then all these like YouTubers have been going on this Bora Bora vacation, so it's been making me like sad that, you know, summer hasn't come yet. So I'm using this blush from Tarte in Tipsy, and it's like a bright coral, but believe me, we're going to use a light hand on it. So I'm just going to use my Sigma F40 brush. It's just like a blush brush. And I'm just going to apply that to like the apples of my cheeks. It just gives us like a nice corally glow. Obviously you can go in ham with it, but it doesn't, you know, look that great when it's like a neon orange color. But it's nice for summer and like springtime. So I'm just applying it kind of like to my apples of my cheek and then bringing it in and just kind of blending it in with the highlighter so it looks natural. So that's like my everyday foundation routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to thumbs up if you liked this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys!